Good afternoon. You're watching News Review, a look at the news and the newsmakers. Our deaf signer this week is Ava Bazard, and I'm Alison Jones. Overseas, the people of Perth weren't happy with the mongrel mob, and locally, many schools were unhappy about the amount of their funding.
10-year-old Carmel Patel loves to read, and at his Auckland school he's been lucky. No shortage of books here. But next year it could be a different story for younger sister Naina. For Fairburn Road, the school where David Longy learned to read, is one school facing a cash crisis in 1990. Library books probably won't be replaced, and that's just the start.
The furniture is going to probably drop in standard. The buildings are probably not going to be maintained to the standard they used to be. Art equipment, maths equipment and other learning equipment, and let's never forget that's what schools are here for.
The school was today allocated $231,000, well short of the bill for its running costs, estimated at $294,000. For Fairburn Road, tomorrow's school's funding means they're short $63,000, which means pruning the budget. While the government has pumped an extra $88 million into the education vote, many schools say, if anything, they're worse off. Launching the new budgets today, Education Minister Phil Goff defended the way the funds have been allocated.
It is possible that there are some schools that will be getting less in real terms than they may have had last year. That will not apply to the overwhelming majority of schools.
But for Fairburn Road School, today's launch was too much to stomach.
We thought it was rather insensitive of the Minister to stage a function on the same day as many of us are trying to make do with less than we think we need.
Now Bruce Aiden has some long nights ahead figuring out how to cut costs and still provide all the books and materials this school needs. For Naina and her classmates, that could mean some tough budgetary lessons in 1990.
Overseas now, and mongrel mob members are involved in a running battle with Australian gangs in Perth. The Australian police say they won't be happy until the mob is out of Western Australia, and preferably out of Australia.
When two Perth bikies appeared in Midland Court over the shooting of a rival gang leader, local police were expecting trouble, and they found it in a budget rent-a-car right outside the court.
Can we get the boys out? Get them out. Get them out.